Disappointment in the game of life. 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 In the game of life. In the game of life.
For the first time in Schaffrillas ranking history,
Yes!
we have a 10-way tie for last place.
You shitting me?
Oh my god, Pixar Popcorn is awful. It's a series of 10 shorts Pixar put out on Disney Plus based on their movies. And a lot of people were interested when they were first announced, since we all love those movie tie-in shorts we grew up with. Yeah, these are not that at all. They're a bunch of disposable, cheap-feeling pieces of streaming slop that almost all consist of the same notable issue. Nobody talks in these. It's extremely awkward and just reeks of not having the budget to pay the voice actors to come back. It really makes you ask, why did they even make these? The only ones with any dialogue are the Toy Story 4 ones based on Ducky and Bunny, and I feel like these were probably just outtakes Key and Peele recorded for the movie that Pixar had lying around. The rest of these are just so awkward. Like, you keep waiting for the characters to talk, and they just never do. Maybe I'm being too harsh on these shorts, but I don't know. I just didn't feel any passion in them that even the worst non-Pixar Popcorn short in this list had a bit of. Time for a mini ranking, I guess. The worst of these is probably Soul of the City. Like, it's just nothing. Here is a minute and a half of the character models from Soul we had lying around, doing stuff in their day-to-day life. At least we get to see Joe's dad. I don't think he was in the movie. He looks exactly like Joe, but older. This sucks, moving on. Next is Dancing with the Cars. The Cars characters dance and don't say anything for 2 minutes. That's it. You understand why these are at the bottom, right? Next is To Fitness and Beyond. Buzz Lightyear does the fitness class and nobody is good at it, but then they get good at it and they do a freeze frame. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Next is A Day in the Life of the Dead. It's the same shit as the Soul one, just a handful of characters vibing with no story, except at least they do fun visuals with the dead people using their detachable body parts for various shenanigans. Up next, Dory Finding. Great title. Dory finds a bunch of random shit, a bunch of fish swim by her, and then it just ends. Honestly, this one should probably rank lower. The order really does not matter, you guys. Whatever. Next is Fluffy Stuff with Ducky and Bunny Love. Key and Peele have a 1-minute conversation that mostly just consists of saying the same word over and over. It has more substance than half of these. Unparalleled Parking. The cars in Cars try to parallel park. I only ranked it this high because Chick Hicks is here. Cookie Num Num. The Incredibles fight over a cookie. It's not as bad as the other ones. My brain is going num num from all this garbage. Fluffy Stuff with Ducky and Bunny 3 heads. Ducky and Bunny say mildly amusing things about how freaky the 3-headed sheep is. And the least bad one, which is still really bad, is Chore Day, The Incredibles Way. They do creative stuff with The Incredibles' powers and showing how it works for doing chores. This might have actually ranked a little higher if they talked and they put effort into it and it wasn't just 2 minutes long. I don't like Pixar Popcorn. All of these are pretty abysmal, and the best parts were the different popcorn-related shenanigans the lamp got up to during the Pixar logo segments. I also want to make it clear that I'm not against wordless storytelling, but there's a clear difference between wordless storytelling that feels artistic, which we'll see in a lot of the later shorts in this ranking, and wordless storytelling that feels like they had to shit something out without shelling out for the voice actors to return. Go ahead, try and defend Pixar Popcorn. I dare you. Now on to the real ranking.